What's up guys, Aaron here. Today we're going to be talking about the Microsoft Surface laptop. In my opinion, this is the best laptop for students, which is me. My criteria for buying a laptop can be broken down into a few categories. They are battery life, how I interact with the computer, weight, reliability, performance, and design. The Surface laptop checks all these boxes except for one, but we'll talk about that later. Battery life on this thing is insane. Not much more can be said about that. And I usually get a day out of usage out of that. That's with about 1 million Chrome tabs, Outlook, and Word open at the same time, and having the screen on for most of the day. Next, I'm going to talk about my interactions with the computer. First of all, there is a touchscreen. Just as an aside, I think that all Windows laptops should have a touchscreen. Anyway, the 1504p screen has a really good touchscreen. Additionally, the trackpad is good, although it's not MacBook quality. It's coated in glass and has a really nice, satisfying click to it. I mean, just listen to it. It also responds to multi-finger gestures really well. The keyboard, however, in my opinion, is one of the best keyboards around for a laptop. It is a chiclet style keyboard with just the right amount of travel and weight. It is really a pleasure to type on. To finish it off, unlike most laptops, the Surface laptop has an IR camera enabled with Windows Hello. This has got to be one of the most underrated features of this laptop. Dude, your laptop has facial recognition? Dude, why are you in my room? In most reviews I've seen, this is only mentioned for less than a sentence. For me though, it is super useful to pull out my computer out in the middle of a class, have it unlock almost instantaneously without even having to do anything. Also, I can have it auto-lock super quickly so that no one can get to my things without my consent. Now, let's go to weight. It's ridiculously light. I can put it in my backpack almost without feeling. Enough said. Reliability. I haven't experienced any real issues with this laptop. It is now plagued by things like the MacBook, where the keyboards are fragile and the touch bar malfunctioning. There was one time that my laptop wouldn't turn on, but holding the power button just fixed that. Also, it's pretty durable. It's made out of quality materials, aluminum for the case, and a glass screen. I only accidentally dropped it once when it was closed, but it didn't look any worse for when I picked it back up, and I don't intend on testing this anymore. Now to performance. The model I have has the Core i7-7700U, which now goes for about $12.99. This is a dual-core chip. However, I haven't ever seen slowdown, like ever. Even when I have 95% of the RAM in use and 100% of the CPU. That's pretty good. As a student, it helps that the thermals are very good. The fans almost never need to ramp up, so it never creates a disturbance in class. If you must have a quad-core processor, I think you'll probably be fine with the quad-core i5 and the Surface laptop too. The quad-core i7 starts at $15.99, which is really expensive. Alright, I saved the most controversial part for last, the design. There is no hiding it. Objectively, this is a beautiful device. The way the metal and the Alcantara meet, the curved edges, the even bezels, the screen itself, they're all fantastic. That's not the problem. The problems are the ports and the Alcantara. If you've ever heard about this laptop, you've probably heard about the Surface, no pun intended, of this laptop. Some people hate it, and some people love it. I happen to fall into the latter category. I think it gives you a comfortable place to rest your hands while you're typing. And even if it's not, it's certainly a head turner, like everyone notices it. The thing I'm not such a fan of are the ports, or lack of them. I'm not talking about the Surface connector. I love that. It's like MagSafe. I mean the single USB port and the mini display board. For a $1,300 laptop in 2018, that's just not enough. Microsoft's comment on why there is no USB-C is that it's not really ready for prime time. That's totally BS. By not putting it on their devices, they're holding back the USB-C standard from becoming, well, the standard. And I get why they couldn't put a ton of ports on this computer. They wanted to preserve the thickness. But it wouldn't have been amazing if they put a Thunderbolt 3 port on it? Then I'd only have to get one dongle instead of two, and I'd be able to connect an external GPU. For me though, this wasn't a deal breaker. It was only $15 for both dongles, USB and mini DisplayPort to HDMI. To sum up, this Surface laptop is amazing. It checks off so many boxes for me with only some minor inconveniences. Perhaps the most important part for any student is that it just works. That's why I recommend the Microsoft Surface laptop. Congratulations, you've reached the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click on subscribe and turn on notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. As always, you were watching Aaron the Tech Guy.